When looking at the first question, which is what causes a firm to explore international expansion and when in a firm's life should it explore international expansion? So, answering the first part of the question, firms are constantly being told that globalization is the future for businesses. Obviously, there are many benefits, such as a bigger customer base, to going global, but a firm must first do all of the appropriate testing needed to make sure that their moves will be successful. The article cites asking three questions before a global expansion takes place. The first question is, are there any potential benefits for our company? Where the author points out just because there are benefits for rival companies, it does not necessarily mean that there will be benefits for your company. The second question that the author asked is, do we have the necessary management skills? Alexander points out that even if there is a potential in global markets, the management teams may not see potential risks. It is also pointed out that firms should look back at their track record to see if their management has been successful. The third and final question, Alexander says a firm should look to whether the costs will outweigh the benefits. To me, this is the most important question to be asked because it is looking at if this move will be profitable. Looking if the costs outweigh the benefits, I would imagine, requires a great amount of market research depending on the industry and where this potential expansion may take place. Once these three questions are looked at, then a decision to explore international market expansion can be made. So, moving on to question 2, which of the four commenters offers the most persuasive recommendation for DataClear's problem? I chose Barry. So his argument starts with stating that they do not have a manager currently in place who is qualified to take on such a move. Barry then goes on to recommend that DataClear would need to hire a senior executive with experience in their target market, as well as a mastery of a relevant foreign language for the markets that they are targeting. Currently, they only have one executive with international experience, and that was in Asia, not Europe. Barry also points out that the company may not have enough capital yet to expand, as international sales tend to take longer than expected, especially when the product needs to be catered to local needs. Barry believes that DataClear also does not have the proper capacity or business plan for expansion. I agreed with his view the most because Barry, as compared to the other views, tends to be more on the conservative side and looking for research to make sure that the product is the right place or in the right place for their expansion. He seemed to be more methodical about moving abroad, not super aggressive, and kind of tend to look at the bigger picture of things, not just our competitors did it, so we can do it too. Barry also wants to have the company learn about their potential competitors in their new in the new potential market, and then make a strategic move based off of all of those data points. Barry also points out that if they decide to move forward with this expansion, DataClear should hire an international executive so they can continue to build close relationships in their new markets.